Once upon a time on a quiet little farm lived a hard-working little red hen. Now, one fine day while she was scratching around in the dirt, she found some grains of wheat and she thought, wouldn't it be nice to plant these seeds and grow myself a field of wheat? Then I can make some bread to eat. She looked around and said, who will help me plant these seeds? The first to hear her was the lazy dog who was taking a nap in the shade of a tree. He opened one ear, heard her request, and said, not I. I am too lazy to help you plant those seeds. Then the little red hen went over to the other side of the yard where the sleepy cat was taking a nap. She called out to him, please wake up, Mr. Cat, and help me plant these seeds. Oh, no, he yawned. I am far too comfortable here in my bed of hay. You'll have to find someone else to help you plant those seeds. So the little red hen continued on. She went over to the pond and woke up the noisy duck who was swimming around in the water. Mr. Duck, please come and help me plant these seeds. Certainly not, he said, rudely interrupting her. I would rather swim around in my nice cool pond than help you plant those boring seeds. You'll just have to do it all yourself. So the little red hen did. She planted the seeds, watered them every day, pulled the weeds so the plants could grow big and strong. And after a few weeks, the wheat grew tall and golden and ready to cut. So the little red hen asked, who will help me cut the wheat? The lazy dog, the sleepy cat, and the noisy duck all said, not I. So the little red hen did it all herself. She cut the wheat, tied it in bundles, and carried it to the mill to be ground into flour. But first, she had to wait a long time for the lazy goat to finish grinding his corn. Finally, when he was done, she put the wheat in his hopper and waited. As the wheat turned into flour, she gathered it up and put it in a sack. Then she took the flour home and began to bake a delicious, warm loaf of bread. The smell of baking bread spread across the farm, through the trees, over the hills and down the streams. The lazy dog, the sleepy cat, and the noisy duck all smelled that wonderful bread and ran as fast as they could to the little red hen's house. Please, little red hen, they begged, let us come in and share your delicious bread with you. But the little red hen just shook her head. No, you did not help me plant, cut, or grind, so you may not eat my bread. Then the three friends became very upset. But we were busy, said the lazy dog. I was taking a nap, said the sleepy cat. And I was swimming, said the noisy duck. But the little red hen interrupted them and said, you are always too busy when it is hard work to be done. But you want to share in the rewards. It is not fair. I worked hard to make this bread, and I will eat it myself. And that is exactly what she did. She ate her bread happily and proudly. The lazy dog, the sleepy cat, and the noisy duck were very disappointed. They had been too busy to help the little red hen, and now they had no bread to eat. So the moral of the story is hard work always pays off, but laziness brings nothing.